I don't want to set the world on fire.
Please welcome Tom Montgomery. I'm here, and no white privileges are going to save you tonight, okay, guys?
Desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules, exactly how they are.
Me. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame.
You're watching The Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for The Dog and Chicken Show. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing an intoxicating, innovative, intensely immersive, and irresistibly invigorating spectacle. Immerse yourself in the infinite intrigue of our enigmatic world where imagination ignites and intelligence intertwines. It's a journey into the intriguing and intoxicating, some say it should be illegal, where the instant is imbued with incandescent intensity. Welcome to the enigmatic realm of Inception. This is The Dog and Chicken Show. I am Dr. Chicken, and of course, flanked on my side, as always, the man, the myth, the legend, the one who made cowboy hats sexy again.
First off, that I did not expect a brilliant AI intro like that.
I was about to say.
Thank you. But, all that being said, it is I, the 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, joining the ranks of John Cena and Ric Flair themselves. And yes, you can see me right here at the Dog and Chicken Show, the Big Bucket Empire, the KOE Nation, Hazard Analysis, and Dads Worldwide. It is I, Tony fucking G, your blend master of ceremonies himself, the quadruple distilled, non-chill filtered, 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion, rocking it out here for you tonight at episode 204 of the Dog and Chicken Show, avoiding disaster. And it's going to get shitty, it's going to get nasty, it's going to get mean, and it's going to get sexy. So buckle in, strap up, and strap on. It's going to be a long one, folks, and you are going to be here with us.
And folks, yes, and last but not least, it is I, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, and the man that is totally with it while Tony G gets a shot of millet ready for you beautiful folks at home. Thank you for being here, all you beautiful folks here at Big Bucket Empire on YouTube and Facebook, Dog and Chicken Show on YouTube. You can also find Big Bucket Entertainment on Twitch. Folks, you can also find me, Phil KOE, at KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter-X as well, folks. And we are here for episode 204, and we're flirting with it, but we're hoping to avoid disaster. 204, avoiding disaster. All of you beautiful people, how are we doing? And it is plain to see for you and me. Also, Chicken, you gotta take a shot of LTD. Now, if you ain't got it, Justin, you can have him take a shot of oat whiskey. All you beautiful people out there, and you philosopher kings giving Tony Millet shots and Chicken LDT shots. All of you need to just keep that coming.
Phil, would you stop for a fucking second?
I was saying, Jesus Christ, are you ever going to end the intro so we can do the drinks?
Well, I'm just loving the fact that you two fuckers are getting drinks instead of me for a change. I'm sorry.
Not if
it's nice to be here, guys. How you doing?
God damn.
God.
Phil's been deprived of a microphone, apparently.
Apparently. Holy
Man,
shit.
All
right.
I haven't had a captive audience in literally minutes, so it's been terrible.
Listen up, everybody. If you missed this before, this is probably the third or fourth time we'll be saying it. But yes, we have amended the drinks a bit because of Chicken's White Girl Wasted Night. And let's face it, Bidenomics and inflation hits. Everybody's going to feel it. You paid Facebook subscribers. You still get your shot or drink. You get one a show. After that, you got to fucking pay for that. We've discussed this at length, but it's a very, very simple transaction. Paid subscribers on Facebook, it's $5 a month to donate to the show. You get to give us at any point during the show any drink of your choosing that we have with us. And then, of course, those of you who are not Facebook subscribers but still want to partake in the fun,
You gotta cough up the tax.
You can always go over here to buymeacoffee.com/
show that on screen, T.
I literally am. It's right here.
Buymeacoffee.com/Tony G.
Yep, there it is. This is, oh, you know what? That's not even the right one.
Because here's the thing, buymeacoffee.com/Tony G. I don't have to worry about that at all because none of y'all are going to be bringing me any $5 gin shots. None of you are going to be bringing me any $10 gin shots. None of you are going to be bringing me any $15 gin shots. None of you got the balls to make Tony G take another shot of Millet. None of you got the guts to make Chicken take another shot of LTD. But most importantly, none of you got the guts. None of you got the balls. None of you got the temerity to make me take a shot of gin. Come on, I'll take it. Shit.
So, again,
for those who are listening, Chicken just put up on screen, Phil. Yeah.
All right. So if you're new to the buymeacoffee.com portion of donating and making us drink, you go to buymeacoffee.com. It's $5. You can make any one of us drink at any time for a $5 donation. But here's the catch, folks. Once we have drank for $5, the price goes up. All right. Yep. So if Chicken gets paid $5 to take a shot, next time it's going to be 10. After that, 15. After that, 20. So on and so forth. Now,
so basically Bidenflation.
Right. Yeah. But that's individual. So $5, then 10, then 15, and that's individual. So you can go back and forth between all of us. And I am going to make this declaration tonight. I did bring down some beers. I will separate beers from shots for me.
Oh, okay.
That is some incentive to those of you out there who want to get us fucked up. Now, all of that being said, I will be keeping track, and it's gonna hurt and it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try to do it. But I've got my notepad here, and I'm going to keep track of the Facebook subscriber drinks and the Buy Me a Coffee drinks and my beers and whatnot. But with that being said, all right, we've already got some drinks to get in. So I believe I was first with the Millet. Was that all right? So we've got a Bandit who is a paid Facebook subscriber. So
yep, Bandit, you philosopher king, you.
Millet.
Beautiful Millet whiskey. Beautiful.
Oh, God. So I've got...
Muy deliciosa.
I've got about less than a third of a bottle now.
Oh, gosh. We'll have to get it soon, T.
Yeah, if Alesto shows up, this whole bottle...
Fix that.
Yeah, this thing could be gone by the end of the night. I have a feeling. Holy shit. Oh, God. Oh, it's fucking rancid.
Now, hang on. Like,
what's next?
So I just pointed at it on my shelf because I was unpacking more shit that, just randomly going through. And I had one more bottle of LTD in one of my boxes hidden away. So as we're doing the intro and Phil not shutting up, I kind of pointed at it because I saw the drinks already coming. And of course, Justin. Motherfucker. But the crowd favorite, LTD. Not so much mine. Cheers. Yeah, fucking damn. I haven't had a shot of this in months. Oh, God, it smells so bad.
No. Yum. Yum.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Nummy in your tummy, Chicken.
Who makes that shit? Oh, my
Nummy. Aw. As you can tell, folks, I got a lot of sympathy right now for chicken.
Oh, fucking crap. Oh, I gotta wash it down.
Now, I have a potential challenge. Now, chicken, I'm going to let you choose here. There's literally one shot left.
Oh yeah,
this
you got to do
engine.
that. You got to do that can.
Okay. There's the can. We're going to finish this one off. But if within the next 2 to 3 minutes, if any one of our listeners can drop $5 in Tony's Buy Me a Coffee, or if one of our subscribers says drop it in, you're going to be a part of a very special little treat here. You get to make me.
I would have laughed if there was more than a shot in there.
Make a blend. That's what's in there. But that you could make me blend this god-awful engine gin with this god-awful private stock gin in a special double. But we got mere
Tony, what's the link again?
2 minutes left for you to get there at buymeacoffee.com/TonyG.
It's on the sticker on the bottom, scrolling by right there. Buymeacoffee.com/TonyGee. TONYGE, but I don't think anybody got the balls, and you got the guts, and you got the temerity to make me take a gin blend of this gin god awful. So I ain't got to worry about none of that. So, chicken, there was a few drops in there. I was sure to get it in there, so don't worry. Now, while we're waiting, there's Bandit says after that, no one is paying for beer. Here's the thing that you don't understand. You, as the audience, have the chance to ruin Tony's gut. After he's taking shot after shot after shot of whiskey, you can now make him chug beer after beer after beer. Do you not understand the beauty of that? Justin goes, now, is Tyler still a subscriber? We have to ask. Or
did he buy me a coffee, that bad boy?
Let me check.
Let's make Double Dog sure. I mean, I've learned. You make sure that the tax has been paid.
I'm checking.
Justin says yes, he is. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is.
But was this a pity move towards Phil? A little bit. Y'all overcorrected for Bidenflation. Oh
Here you go.
Yep, we're ready. So, give me full screen, chicken.
There we go. Here you go, Tony.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Phil, why don't you go ahead and start pouring that second shot there?
Lucky.
Well, apparently
dog.
I need to put 2 shots in now.
55. Yep, there it is. It just came through. Bam.
All right, give me the full screen, gentlemen. Because, Tony, you know how much you love blends.
Do that yourself, Phil.
So, folks, yes, this is indeed a time for a KOE Nation blend. We've got this marvelous, just beautiful engine organic gin. And our beautiful, marvelous audience here at Big Buck and Empire wants me to make a blend. And so we're going to use this private stock wall-to-wall wine gin finished in a bourbon cask as the blend. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a lot of gin, guys. It's a lot of gin.
That is a lot of gin. Enjoy it.
So let's see how it hits the nose. Oh, Lord. That's offensive. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Imagine barrel-aged turpentine.
I can't find it.
See how it hits the palate? It's like drinking barrel-aged hairspray.
Yeah.
That's a lot of gin.
You got a lot to go there, bud.
In terms of a blend,
bad amount.
Tony, on an A to F, I'm going to give this an F minus.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Fuck. Love you guys. Fucking assholes.
Down the hatch.
How'd that hurt?
He might be making a trip to the bathroom.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in.
Oh, I needed a chaser there. Yeah, I'm tearing up a bit, guys. Oh God, that was terrible. That was awful, and I'm giving it an F minus. That's my final grade. Fuck. All right, back to you, bitches.
All right, good start to the night. I need to refresh already, so I'll be right back.
All right. Well,
Perfect.
while we're doing that, Tony, what are you like hoping to actually start drinking tonight?
So, what I was sipping on, I had a nice dram of Wild Turkey 12-year that I was sipping on, and now it's going to be completely ruined after that millet.
Mm.
Although that does make the palate taste a lot fucking better. Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah,
God.
so paid Facebook subscribers, we have had 1, 2, 3, and 4 of them already use their drinks for the night. So I'm keeping track. I've got a few more yet to show up. One in particular right here. Let's see who pisses me off first.
Oh. All right. So let's get
Tony, you remember how much
crux
chicken
of
kind of
the
fucks you
show.
around on scheduling
Jesus
on
Christ.
shows and stuff? Remember that when you hand out your shot, you asshole.
Okay, that's fair. All right. No, I get it.
What are you
Chicken's
talking
like,
about?
All's fair
you
and loving.
fuck.
Or, all right.
Oh, I'm doing whatever I can to make sure you take that shot, not me, you fucker. Are you kidding me?
Fair enough.
I'm gonna bring up shit from the 6th grade if I have to. All right. Like, remember that one time in 6th grade he cut you off and he got the extra nuggets in the lunch line? Fuck him, right?
Yeah. Remember, Tony, remember that one time when Phil totally didn't sell that power bomb?
Well, yeah,
Chicken.
he didn't sell anything.
Yeah, that implies that I ever sold anything. So that's
true.
I don't believe you there. Like that would imply
right,
that I
Bandit.
ever put anyone over.
Bandit
Oh my
clearly
God, we're
hasn't
still
been
doing
watching the pre-records. Yeah, we're scaling it back a bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like, here's the thing. If the audience is going to make us take all this liquor, you're going to pay the tax for it, fucker. Bidenflation is hitting all of us. It's also hit the big bucket empire. Okay? Like Bidenflation is everywhere. Unfortunately, like pretty soon this is going to be the
Here,
price
too.
of just average shots.
And it's
Oh,
here
God.
too, Phil.
Okay.
That's the
First
only way to
story
get
of the
past it.
night. Just gonna have to, just pop it up. Anyway, Haiti has like fallen apart. What to know about the crisis of violence, politics, and hunger engulfing Haiti? I heard there was like fucking cannibalism. That
Yeah,
was,
it seems
the
like
only thing I actually heard about. this.
hunger's a thing to bring up. Oh, dude, there's video of it on Twitter. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, folks just having a barbecue cookout of folks. It's pretty
That's
fucked
not
up.
Cool.
Well, isn't the like main military guy's name Barbecue? Like that's his actual fucking name.
Yeah, he calls himself General Barbecue. Now, it's funny is this is sort of a thing that was taken from the Liberian Civil War in the 90s, where the generals would call themselves names to kind of like intimidate other people. So like there'd be one guy that would call himself General Mosquito, and that was very terrifying because mosquitoes spread malaria and kill people. And so the general that fought him called himself General Mosquito Spray. And so it's kind of this weird like naming. And so this guy's calling himself General Barbecue because he understands what the tale coming out of Haiti right now is. So like it or not, this guy understands how to put himself in the public eye.
So let's try to figure out what happened here. A long time simmering crisis over Haiti's ability to govern itself, particularly after a series of natural disasters and an increasingly dire humanitarian emergency, has come to a head in the Caribbean nation as its de facto president remains stranded in Puerto Rico and its people starve and live in fear of rampant violence. Chaos engulfing the country has been bubbling for more than a year, only for it to spill over into the global stage on Monday night. Haiti's unpopular Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, agreed to resign once a transitional government is brokered by other Caribbean nations and parties, including the U.S. So after what was that? Was that an earthquake or tsunami that they had a couple years ago?
Oh yeah,
I think it was a pretty bad or a hurricane maybe.
Yeah,
Well, it was like
destroyed
5
the
or
area.
6 years ago. I remember Trump was in office because they tried to make a
because he like basketball past some paper towels and shit.
yeah, well, yeah, whatever, yeah, but no, they tried to like remake a late night comedy or late night fucking TV. Tried making Haiti Was Already Great instead of Make America Great,
Oh,
and like,
God.
oh yeah, no, it was
Conan
like,
O'Brien was like, "Look how great Haiti is right
yeah,
now."
that didn't age well.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yep, that
Mm.
didn't work.
We're like, yeah.
But the very idea of transitional government brokered by not by Haitians, but by outsiders is one of the main reasons Haiti, a nation of 11 million, is on the brink, according to humanitarian workers and residents who had called for Haitian-led solutions. We are seeing in Haiti has been building since the 2010 earthquake. So there must have been a one before the one I'm thinking of that I didn't know much about. Yeah. Sounds like they get hurt with earthquakes a lot. Power vacuum followed by assassination of democratically elected president in 2021. Fuck, how did I miss that? Did that happen? What? They assassinated their president in 2021? It's like we had something going on here to where we weren't paying attention in 2021. I don't know what that was.
The reality is, chicken is just about anything could happen in Haiti, and most of the world's not going to really throw up any big barriers over it. Okay, like it's one of those little corners of the world that just doesn't get any coverage. Okay, like that's the unfortunate reality. So it's why
Tony, did you
certain lizards can have pizza parties and have Haitian specials. It's because nobody cares. I mean, we'll get into that later.
Anyway, Tony, did you remember that their president got assassinated in 2021?
No, of course not. We were way too busy trying to figure out how to stretch an unguided capital tour into domestic terrorism.
True. I mean, we were way too distracted. Like, so an actual coup going on in Haiti was distracted by the fake one here in the United States.
Yeah, you couldn't talk about like an actual insurrection or overthrowing of the government because that would have made the fake one in America not look comparable. So yeah, we couldn't talk about that.
Nay.
There's barbecue. There's General Barbecue.
That's racist.
That motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry. No, go back to his face. I'm sorry. That motherfucker looks like he's ate some people. Okay, just look at that 1,000. Like that's not even a 1,000-yard stare. That ain't a 1,000-yard stare. That's a look at them prime ribs stare. Like, okay, like that motherfucker's giving you a 2,000-yard stare.
That guy has seen some shit and tasted some shit.
Many armed groups have formed in recent years, claiming to be community groups carrying out essential work in underprivileged neighborhoods, but they have instead been accused of violence, even murder. One of the two main groups, G9, is led by former elite police officer Jimmy, not even going to try, also known as Barbecue, who has become the public face of unrest and claimed credit for various attacks on public institutions. He has openly called for Henry to step down and called his campaign an armed revolution. But caught in the crossfire are the residents. In just 1 week, 15,000 people have been displaced from Port-au-Prince, according to UN estimate. People have been trying to flee the capital for well over a year, with one woman telling NBC News that she is currently hiding in a church with her 3 children and another family with 8 children. UN said about 160,000 people have left Port-au-Prince because of the swell of violence in the last several months.
Grow the farm up. I wonder where he gets his hardware. I'm certainly it's not from the cocaine importing agency. I mean, the Central Intelligence Agency. It's definitely not them. They have nothing to do with this. And any inference, I think that probably means you were just there at January 6th. if you say the
Isn't
CIA
that such
had
a
anything
white
to do
guy
with this.
pose? Look at this fucking dude. Only white
Speaking
dude.
of CIA,
Yeah.
just the one
He's
white
got a
dude
mask.
just there like, all right, look at my beautiful, beautiful work. All right. Oh, I surely hope Moloch is pleased.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'm just like, it's like something in this picture looks out of place. Oh, there's a white guy wearing a
Boys,
mask.
Where's
not like
Waldo?
others. So basically, Haiti is going down fast. It's a literal military coup. And like, what's funny is there's a lot of this that resembles the Liberian civil war back in the 90s, where the generals take these very strange names. There's cannibalism, and there's one I'll never forget. This guy who I still like, I think, I can't believe this guy got away with it. But his name was General Butt Naked, if you look into him, from Liberia. And he literally, he would go into battle
bet you
completely naked, like absolutely naked, just his boots and his AK. And where the cannibalism ties in is, and he said this on interview, and I was just gobsmacked, but he would say that him and his gang, before any battle, they must drink the blood of the innocent child. So they would literally sacrifice a young child, eat this child's flesh, drink their blood, and then that would stop the bullets from hitting them. And he ate so much human flesh that when he was at a bus stop in some place in a different part of Africa, there was people, selling street meat, and he tried it, like, this is human meat. And he went to the police and said, yeah, these guys are selling human meat. Turns out they were pulling cadavers out of the graveyard and selling it as street meat. And I'm like, how much fucking people do you have to eat to the point where you just like, oh, this is people. Yeah. No. You got to get them. That's this people. Like, that motherfucker ate a lot of people. And so, yeah, but General Butt Naked is out free right now. He's actually a preacher, and he's preaching right now as we speak.
Is he still?
They let him out. No,
He
not
really,
but no. He's still. He has since put on clothes.
He really took the whole taste and eat of my body thing seriously, huh?
He was definitely not Christian at the time when he was General Butt Naked. Now, the thing is, in Liberia, like, even if you watch the Cannibal Warlords of Liberia with Shane Smith, he talks about how there's this weird heaven hell thing going on there, where like Christian revivals are huge there. But also, I just kind of explained to you what the conditions were kind of like back in the 90s. It was like almost hell on earth in some places. And so literally, when this guy finds out he's caught, he's fucked, and he's going to go away for war crimes in The Hague, he says, I've converted now. I'm like, and I've actually had arguments with people over this, whether his conversion's legitimate or not. To me, I think, yeah, I see a war criminal that found a way out. Okay. Like, and he's going to say whatever he's got to say to not go to The Hague. That's how I look at General Butt Naked. And so a lot of these themes are showing up here in Haiti, which is really surprising to me, because like guys, Haiti's in our backyard, whether we like to admit it or not. Haiti's like, if you're in Florida, where's Haiti? Right fucking there. Like it's not but a stone's throw away. So this is one of those things that I never thought in my lifetime such a thing would happen anywhere, even in my own hemisphere. And yet here we are, to literal cannibal warlords of Haiti.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about this. I just know the one thing I had heard was like we were gonna have Kenya like send in police, and it was mainly because like Kenya just begs us for money all the time, and we just like, hey Kenya, go do this, and they're like, yes sir. But even the Kenyan people were like, no, we don't want no fucking part of this.
This is a lot like the
Kenya even backed out of sending any type of aid from the UN on this, even though we were going to pay them fucking billions.
Well, I mean, chicken, if they paid you $1 billion to clean Haiti up, You'd be like, no, that's not enough money. Are you kidding me? Like, you give me $1 billion, that's still not gonna do it. Okay, like
who's giving it to me? Is it the U.S. government or the CIA?
Who
or the
cares?
military?
The check clears is all you care.
It matters who it comes from, because I want to know, like, how good are they at tracking funds? Because, like, if it was like the U.S. military saying we'll give you $1 billion, I'll be like, yeah, I'll fucking clean it up. Then they'll send me the money. I will offshore that money somewhere. I'll like hide it, and then they'll be like, hey, we gave you $1 billion and you didn't do anything. Be like, you never paid me. You should audit yourself. Just go audit yourself. You'll see that you never.
They'll
paid
be like,
me.
you got it, you
motherfucker.
you know we're never gonna audit ourselves. You know, good so and so. All right, we'll let you get away with this one. So okay, that's a good plan. But yeah, that's the point. Is $1 billion isn't gonna make Haiti's problems go away. Okay, like that, like you could literally drop a bomb of money. You could literally drop $1 billion cash on Haiti. Like 6 months later, like yeah, like it's I don't know if there's any way. But Grow the Farm Up goes, give Reagan's 1980s CIA some credit. They put the organized in crime. At least they had the Caribbean organized. It helps until the tech revolution. Not bad, 1980s. Not bad, LOL. Ah, yes, Ronald Reagan's 1980s.
I don't know. Maybe this is insensitive. But here it goes. Like, Haiti to me kind of seems like a trailer park in the Midwest. It just keeps getting hit by a tornado.
Rebuild.
And people still fucking live there. Like,
it's like
what
Hallam, Nebraska.
Yeah,
keeps getting hit by a tornado and just gonna rebuild.
Yeah. Maybe you should leave.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, in the Caribbean, there's parts of it that are just wind alley. And Haiti just seems to be one of them, where just the wind will just get to insane, like 120, 140 mile an hour.
Oh,
but
so it's like South Dakota. Okay.
But yeah, but like, here's the thing, like 120, like you don't get like winds like that are just sustained for like 7-8 hours at a time.
Dude,
in the middle of a
storm. You should have been here today.
Yeah, and I'm betting even then, like at the most, it's probably like 80 mile an hour winds, which are still devastating. People still die. But like they record 140, 150 mile an hour winds at Haiti, and it just doesn't really matter what fucking structure you build at that point. Even the foundation around it's just going to erode away. Like there's just like, it's a beautiful piece of the world, but it just, like you said, it's like the Tornado Alley Midwest trailer park of the world, where it just keeps getting fucking hit, and I don't know what the right answer is to that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Tony, any additional
general
thoughts?
Barbecue is probably not the solution.
Yeah, barbecue.
No, the only reason we're like this is even coming up in the news now is because obviously it's an election year, so we're going to have to try to point to other countries that are worse off than we are to try to make this one look better. Like, hey, see, you ain't got it that bad, Jack. It's a fact. Look it up.
Shut up, Pat.
So what you're saying, Tony, is this is part of that scene from V for Vendetta where the guy goes, I want everyone to know why they need us. They need to know that the very end we are on the precipice. You're saying we're at that scene right now where the guy on the screen is screaming at all of his underlings to make us all very scared of things?
That sounds pretty accurate.
Okay. Yeah. Now the problem is that scene has like when you feel like you're watching V for Vendetta in slow motion, unfortunately it's just been that scene for like 3.5, 4 years of just, I need everyone to know why they need us. And like, yeah, it's been pretty fucking insane. And we'll see what happens now when it comes to Haiti. I've often said what Haiti needs is the thing that we generally don't send. We send hope. We send thoughts and prayers. We'll help. Like what they need is food, water, pipes, and wires. Like they need pipes and wires really bad. Like, you know, your bottled water is nice, but like pipes and wires are way better. And especially tools. And it sounds like we need to send these motherfuckers some heavy amounts of concrete so they can build some structures that can withstand their 150-mile-an-hour winds. But also, unfortunately, we need to figure out how to get their coup master general, whatever, General Barbecue butt naked. Like, I mean, there's so many parallels between this and the Liberian Civil War in the 90s. Like, Chicken, if you do, like, it's one of the craziest pieces of film you'll ever watch. But it's The Cannibal Warlords of Liberia by Vice News. Back when Vice used to do good documentaries.
Yeah.
And so it's,
believe it or not, folks, there for about a year or two. They did it really good.
Their first 2.5 years, they made some, like when he went to North Korea 3 times and risked his life, that was, and then he goes to Liberia and like he's a tall, fat white guy. It's like me going to fucking Liberia and hoping to walk away alive.
You'd be that one white guy in the picture.
Yeah. Now the thing is, because my gut's too big, no one is going to accuse me of being in the CIA. Like you'll notice whenever it's the Fed thing, it's like, wow, it's everybody that could pass a military or law enforcement fitness test. What do you know? But like, yeah, so no one would accuse me of that, but it would be, the one white guy there. But like, when you look at just these different parallels, it is kind of shocking. Now, my one problem is the end game is eventually the governments of the world just kind of accept General Barbecue as the new leader.
That's kind of what we're doing right now. So, yeah.
Yeah. So this guy's literally just going to violent coup his way to power. And because Haiti is not exactly a hill anybody's willing to fucking fight and die on, this guy is going to literally take it. And that's how Charles Taylor of South Africa, of Liberia, during what sparked the Civil War, was he takes the capital. He's literally there in the Capitol building drinking a beer, and there's footage of him torturing the current prime minister. This guy's like, Charles Taylor, I am willing to negotiate. And you just hear like, and then he dies. He claims power. And then Charles Taylor, he runs for re-election. And I shit you not, I kid you not, the campaign slogan, this is the campaign slogan he actually used. The campaign slogan was, he killed my mommy, he killed my daddy. I'm going to vote for him anyways.
Oh, wow.
And he won. He fucking won.
It's that episode of How Fucked Up is Fucked Up.
Yeah. And so, as much as I'd say, Barbecue, when he goes to the re-election, is probably going to win by some pretty significant margins, because that's the way these things generally go. Because the people that would be dissenting, they already got barbecued some time ago.
Hey,
they were lunch like 3 days ago.
Again, Tony's back for like the 5th time.
Do we need to take a drink?
No, actually, we're doing something we've never done before right now, and I didn't even tell you guys. We are live on TikTok.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's watching, but I got a new phone today, and I kept my old one. So I've got my old one streaming on YouTube, and I've got my new one live streaming the other phone right now. So I don't know if it's going to yield anything. Sometimes you just get crazy random amounts of viewers on there. So I figured we'd give it a shot.
Well, I hope we do. And all you beautiful people on TikTok, welcome to the party. So, Tony, we're just talking about barbecues and coups. That's all.
So, yeah, we're still talking about the death story that everybody's uncomfortable about. Okay.
Well, nobody else will talk about it. And I am just shocked at how many historical parallels there are here. Can
we not go through it again?
No. We've done it already. I'm just I was bringing Tony up to speed. That's it's just kind of unto itself.
And
so now, so Tony, how soon till we have Biden talking about, and the legitimate leader of Haiti, President Barbecue.
Maybe tonight. We'll see. Who knows?
Oh, God.
Maybe.
So, Justin, Chris, that's because the sweet, soft summer sounds that my voice is the best ASMR.
No. Justin, if you caught the opening minute or two of the show, I can usually tell, like 2 minutes into a stream, which version of Phil we're gonna get. The one that's like, all right, I'm in a groove, I feel fine, let's do this. The one that's really gonna be super confrontational regardless of topic, or the one that has not gotten to put in his allotment of words for the day. And that's the one we've got tonight here, folks.
Yeah,
so
that
get
is
ready.
who we got tonight.
Oh, strap in, folks.
Strap on.
So, anything else that wants to be T?
For the love of God, can we move
No,
on?
I'm good on Haiti. It's not my jam.
Well, let me get into the history of the revolution of Haiti and how it relates to the ancient.
Holy shit.
Thank you. All right, we're going to move on to
Thank you.
our next story.
And then in 1128 with the publishing of the Ethiopian Bible. Oh, wait, sorry.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Because people are interested in the royal family, and I could not do anything this week without hearing something about this fucking bullshit. I guess we have to cover it because it's topical and people give a shit about these fucking people. But after I listen to it, it is weird. So if you don't know and you've been living under a rock, or maybe you just ignored it for the most part, Kate Middleton's kind of been missing. She's like the princess, basically. And she's been missing for some time. And there's been some speculation, kind of some QAnon shit going on of oh my God, she's dead, and all these fucking weird rumors and whatnot. Well, they posted a photo of her with her kids, which was clearly photoshopped. Any of us could have done a better job. Even you, Phil, could have done a better job photoshopping this fucking thing. And they tried to pass it as real. And now everybody was like, oh, that's it. She's fucking dead. And they're covering something up.
Or they're growing Kate Middleton clone number 2.
Something. So anyway, I'll get into the story. Why do we feel like Kate Middleton photo scandal is only just getting started? That news story, which in England's royal family had to admit that the Princess of Wales edited a photo of her family sent to news agencies, is still churning. And now Instagram is weighing in. Prince and Princess of Wales, more than we don't care about any of that. Click on the warning and you'll get a message from Instagram noting independent fact checkers say that the photo or image has been edited in a way that could mislead people, but not because it was shown out of context, and crediting that to a fact checker. Obviously, if you're on Instagram, then you'll know that influencers and celebrities' particular use of Photoshop filters, airbrushing apps, blah, blah, blah. And without being hit by warnings from Instagram, Kardashian who fucking wrote this bullshit? I feel like a fucking a 22-year-old
Kardashian family. Anyone?
Hold on.
Sometimes.
Oh my God. Two people. A 7-minute read. It took two fucking people to write this article. 2 people had to write this trash.
It was originally Gail Cooper, but Ian's like, okay, I gotta fix this. Oh my God.
He was like, Gail, it's about Kate Middleton. Gail, come help me write this. It's gonna be so much fun.
I think it was the other way around. I think Gail got started, but just couldn't get over the finish line. So Ian had we'll never know. We'll never truly know. But yeah, you're right. A 7-minute read required 2 people. Shit. And
I don't know. Look at Gail's teeth. Jesus.
I was having a debate about this earlier, and this is a great example where I was saying the professional email senders and a lot of the work from home people need to be worried because by the end of the decade, an AI is going to replace most of their jobs. And
Ian's
I was
going
getting
to look all
so much pushback
later from Saved by the Bell. Ian's got that Slater look going on.
That's AC Slater after he's like gotten older. He's got 2 kids, a divorce, and now he's selling insurance out of Tuscaloosa, Mississippi.
I really see him turn around going, Gail,
It's all right.
I want to write an article about Kate Middleton. Gail, come help me. This is gonna be so much fun. And Gail's like, okay,
because I'm saved by the bell. Now we know Screech
Johnny,
isn't
you're
coming
muted
to the
still.
reunion. Screech isn't coming to the 40-year reunion. No, he's not.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm
No.
glad I kept this background.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh god,
Anyway,
that
let's
is
see if
that
there's
is 90s.
anything in this article worth actually reading. Kate Middleton, Prince William's wife, blah blah blah, underwent abdominal surgery in January. The original statement issued about her condition said she wouldn't be seen until after Easter, although one paparazzi photo of the princess and her mother was released last week. Despite the palace's original statement, rumors about Middleton's whereabouts reached a fever pitch on social media. Was she seriously ill? Dead? Has she been separated from Prince William? There was zero evidence for any of those theories, but give the internet zero news and people will make things up. Kind of like this news article.
Hey,
Zero
Tony.
news.
Tony, can I ask? You remember when back in the, I think it's the 90s, early 2000s, when China had to go get her teeth worked on,
Yeah.
and then she came back looking like an entirely different okay,
poor
this
Kate.
is just
She
my
came back with a
wild
different skin,
speculation here, folks. Just gonna go ahead and say
jawline, big
Kate's
hair.
getting some work done, so they photoshopped a fucking deep fake over her own face to just work around it for the time being, while the swelling goes down.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. That's probably what fucking happened. This girl's got some work done, and they're fucking working around it like any production studio, but they ain't got WWE's level of production. They just got secondary level royal family, because you know WWE's production's actually better now. So you know I'm right.
All right.
Tony, like, you're the 16-time Revolutionary Wrestling Podcast champion. You know this is correct. Okay.
Okay.
That's my take on this. Now, I could be wrong, like, because some people are saying, oh, she's gone. Now, the other obvious take is Kate Middleton clone number 2 has not fully come to fruition in the labs. They're not ready to release it, and so they got to work around that in a different way. Now, that's the other one.
It's like the whole Paul McCartney thing. Like, I'm waiting for some British musician to have like a record you play backwards and it says Kate's dead. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ew.
The fuck is this? Big Buck and Phil's shot of Aperol. I don't even know if I have that. Now, first of all, did this motherfucker pay his 5?
Yes,
I
Big Buck
think
and
that
Empire is
motherfucker
a
would be
paid
Tony.
subscriber. Yes.
Oh, you hooker. You bitch. You bitch. I don't think I have
It's
Aperol. If it's
You've either
not
got
down
that,
here,
you've got that and that Campari, whatever those red liqueur thingies that.
dude,
yeah.
I recorded that video 4 fucking years ago.
And if you drank those bottles in 4 years, I'd be shocked.
Don't think
That's
I
right.
have.
That is policy. KOE.
I think I.
Well,
Let me
while
look
they're doing
around.
that, I'm switching over some old GD 114.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Nice.
sir. Should have grabbed my bottle of that.
I'm super excited that like I'm not having disruptions. I have a chicken brooder like over here on the floor with 8 goddamn chicks in there that were loud as fuck right before we started. And now they're totally no. Them motherfuckers get going. They are loud. Jesus.
It would be hilarious though if your background noise was cheep 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 cheep.
I thought it was going to be. I really did. I was
I'm
like,
shocked
fuck,
it's
this is
not.
gonna suck.
Oh, proper
You.
12, huh? Interesting.
It's not
I
very
hope it's
proper.
gotten better since the last time I had it.
I doubt it.
Couldn't have gotten much worse. I mean, he asked for recommendations on Irish whiskey, and he went with that.
Yeah. Should have went with Jameson, but if you're gonna stick cheap, go with good.
No, if you're gonna go cheap, go Bushmills. I mean,
Bushmills good.
Severely underrated.
Oh yeah. Actually,
Just white label. Yeah.
What the Bushmills, the Shelby Limited run, that's actually pretty good stuff. My mom got a bottle of that for my brother for his birthday. It came with a little Shelby flask and the whole nine. And it's good. Now, Tony, I've looked around my house. I must have sadly parted with my Aperol and Campari some time ago.
You sure as fuck didn't drink them.
Yeah, I must have given them to somebody. But I don't know. Like, I'll take another shot of gin. But just so you know, in case you're wondering, I also have some of this Good Life moonshine that was actually made in York, Nebraska, if that interests you at all.
Let's see that.
What's the proof on that fucking thing?
Nebraska moonshine.
I've actually had that. It's
52.2, 105. Well, do you want me to take a shot of this and I might as well get a review in, or do you want me to do gin? I'll let you.
Go ahead. Go ahead and do that. I'm interested to see what you're talking.
Oh, I should go smoke if he's going to do a review, right?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, chicken, go fuck yourself. Way to pump up the audience for the review. Yeah, fuck
Oh yeah,
you.
I can't wait
really
to see this review, guys.
God, you're a cunt.
He's not wrong.
Have I ever mentioned that, chicken? Okay.
What do you got there, Phil?
One moment. Let me get it all proper-fied. Folks, you have indeed arrived here at the KOE Nation for this very special review of Blended Distilling The Good Life Sugar Blast Shine, handcrafted Nebraska moonshine. I am your king of extreme, Phil KOE, the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands. One handsome man, if I do say so myself. You can, of course, find me at KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Twitter-X. And we are here to get into this very interesting shine. Now, it says our story. The founder of Blended Distilling, an Army veteran, was inspired by Western-style sip and shine and wanted to share that culture along with other cultures and traditions from the world of moonshine to its customers. We want to blend our flavors into the heart of Nebraska to bring more than just corn as an image. That's got government warnings, Sugar Blast, made as the base for all our starting flavors. We at Blended Distilling give you our highest straight shine, taken from the still and bottled to the perfect blend of smooth with a blast. So it is 52.5 alcohol by volume, 105 proof, 750 milliliters, spirits distilled from granulated sugar with natural flavors added. So without further ado, let's get into the bottle opening here, T. You ready? There you go. That's great. That's great. And because this is shine, I'm just going to drink it proper. Boy, does that smell corn. Like, not quite as much as Howard Hooch, but it does smell of corn. You definitely get that on the nose. A slight butter, but not much, and very sweet. Well, folks, as they say, slanjava. Okay, interesting. It starts out with heavy corn. It's hot on the tongue. It stays hot on the tongue. It gets to like almost a candy cane on the back. So that's, for such a young distillery, that's pretty good because there's a lot of other young distilleries that they have heavy solvent. They've got like the fact that this was able to give you corn and a bit of like minty back. That's something. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I would say this would be an excellent cooking whiskey as well because it's not very expensive and it's going to impart some interesting flavors. Now, for those who know, folks, we get to the very interesting part, and that is the grading. We grade everything on a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 meaning pass it on by. The Kiwi Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as a shine. We're going to grade this as a clear spirit. We're going to grade it as a whiskey. We're going to grade it on its shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret 5th question. So we're going to grade this as a shine. Now, unfortunately for these makers, I have had Popcorn Sutton Shine. It was amazing, beautiful, gorgeous. And so this, while excellent, as a shine on a 5-star scale for a new distillery out of York, Nebraska, I am going to give this 3.75. So almost 4 stars on a 5-star scale. Excellent shine. Now, as a clear spirit, keep in mind that gin is also a part of this category. I'm going to stick with 3.75, which is a very high score because I'm very snobby on clear spirits. So that's an excellent one. And actually, I'm going to add another category, which I normally include. I forgot to include it, but we're adding it. Nebraska Distillate. And on that, I'm giving this a 4 stars. 4 stars as a Nebraska Distillate. Blended distilling out of good old York, or at least pretty close to it. Now, in terms of whiskey, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to give this, it's mixable, it's approachable, it's utterly flavorful and delightful on both nose and palate. Starting to get a little bit more darker toffee flavor, a little bit, like just a little bit on the middle of your tongue when you take a very small sip. In terms of whiskey, I'm torn between 2.75 and 3 stars because it's not like 2.5 is like middle of the road and it's above middle of the road, which is very good because there's a lot of young distilleries that can't say that. They're usually in the ones. This one I'm going to go 2.75 as a whiskey. To thine own self be true. It's shelving. I mean, come on. This is Nebraska Shine. This is going to be a bottom shelf or something you just put on the poker table on poker night and let your friends pass it around. Have fun. In terms of the secret 5th question, when this bottle runs empty, will I seek another? This cost me just a little over $21 USD, which is a tremendously good value. So for that, yes, I would, because this is also another great gift. It's like what Loop River really stands out as and where it really shines is it's a gift of something made in Nebraska. That's where this also really shines. If you've got, like, especially if you're from anywhere around the York area, you're really anywhere rural west in Nebraska, especially the southeast rural part of the state. This is a great gift. This is a great gift for anybody that especially is from out of state and they're coming back home. And then you're like, hey, here you go. Take this back home. Take a little bit of the state with you. Now, I wonder where they source their water because Nebraska, they have the unique ability to pull its water, all right, distilled and bottled at LLC, York, Nebraska, right here. So I suspect their water comes from the Ogallala Aquifer, which if that's the case, this is a very unique product where its water is actually mostly aquifer based. Some of it probably comes from some tributary rivers, but I suspect a grand majority of it comes from the Ogallala Aquifer. So yes, I would keep this on hand and I would also keep it as a great gift idea. Now, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, that was this review of Good Life Sugar Blast Shine from Blended Distilling in York, Nebraska. Folks, I hope all of you make it back here to the KOE Nation happy, healthy, much the wiser. God bless every last one of you. Travel well.
Woo!
All right. Thank
Out
you.
of it yet?
What's that?
You still have to take a shot.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
That's the whole point of this. Fuck.
That was,
God, that was the longest fucking shot ever. Yeah.
Oh!
How is
I gotta put this up here.
so?
So I was outside smoking. I know you guys posted this in our
Yeah,
private
yeah.
chat like earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't pay attention to it. I was like, whatever. Dylan Mulvaney did something. And like it popped up on my Facebook as I'm scrolling through. It was on one of the meme pages. The fuck?
Yeah. I got nothing. It's incredible. She's embraced the entire blowback and just going whole hog with it. I mean, it's incredible. It's like, okay, it's been like a year and a half since I lost Bud Light $2 billion or whatever. And yeah, now I'm just gonna pretend like it didn't even fucking happen. And yeah, music video. That's the comeback. The comeback of Mulvaney.
Now, okay.
Amazing.
Can I have just a moment here? I know
I
I have.
wish you would.
I don't get to talk very
tell us
much
about
on this
your
show.
crush on Dylan.
I've been waiting for you to speak up.
Thank you. I mean, I've been very quiet this whole show.
Yeah.
Not only did I misgender at some point in there, I also spelled Dylan's name wrong.
What I'm going to say here is I am still of the opinion that in a few years, Dylan Mulvaney is going to be revealed as one of the greatest comedic trolls of all time. I really think Dylan, like at some point, Dylan's going to be like, ha ha, got all you fuckers. And we're going to be like, okay, this is genius on level with Andy Kaufman. I
don't know
truly,
if I'm ready to put Dylan Mulvaney on the same platform as Andy Kaufman, but I see what you're getting at.
oh, if this goes the way I think it is, yes, we will. Okay? Like Andy Kaufman never got himself on the cans of Bud Light. Okay? So that's my thoughts on that. Now, Chicken, I have to know, what went through your mind seeing this?
So I think I've shared my thoughts. I agree with the likes of Tim Pool on this one. I think he nailed it. If this Dylan Mulvaney thing is serious and this person's like whatever they're doing, it really seems like the ultimate grift. When you go back and you look at this person's fucking past on TikTok, their first videos were just innocuous things that nobody watched and nobody gave a shit about. And then all of a sudden, first day as a woman, boom, views blow up. This person's a product of the wanting attention economy that we have for young people in this country. And then it's somebody who, not necessarily, I'm not going to say Dylan Mulvaney lacks talent, because obviously garnered this much attention. You don't get like talented at making women look fucking foolish. I guess that's a good talent, because literally you watch the shit that this person's doing. This guy, this fucking dude, what this dude is doing every day in these videos is parading around and making fun of the stereo. Like, in a way, it is kind of funny of a troll, and I hope that's really what it is, because then it would be funny. But this is like sad of somebody who's parading around with all of the negative concepts of being like the prissy female that we all make fun of, like, oh, my broken nail, and oh no, I can't wear these boots out here, like I need to put on stiletto. Like, oh my God, it is. If I were a woman, if I were a progressive, if I were gay, I would be far more offended than I actually am. I don't understand why this is like a darling of the left. This is so offensive. I have no idea why so many people follow this. I really like, if this is really what the future of progressivism is like, it's a self-own. So whatever, like it's fucked up. But Tony, you're still muted, but it's so fucking weird to me.
It's playing into a stereotype that you don't want.
Oh, huge Huge
I don't get it.
stereotype.
Whatever.
It's kind of funny, but I saw this music video and I was just like, oh, nobody's mad about this. like I get
No,
conservatives
nobody's
going to be
surprised.
like, oh my God, Estella Mulvaney, like, man, whatever, shut up. But like lefties aren't mad about this. Like you might need to be, because like this is not a good representation of your message.
Yeah.
This isn't inclusive. This is the opposite of inclusive. This is shit I would do for fun if I liked to wear dresses. And I would make fun of lefties, put on a dress, and do what Dylan Mulvaney's doing. That's like, and I would make fun of it so hard.
So what you're
and
saying, chicken, is
super
you're jealous.
like Dylan Mulvaney is.
You're just like, God damn it. He gets to wear a dress. That son of
It's
a
like
bitch.
when Tony did the photo shoot, the Busch Light photo shoot. It's the same thing. It is.
A little bit.
It's kind of gay and it's kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the same vein.
Oh, Lord.
It's the same thing.
It's
Yeah,
the same thing. So, yeah, Dylan Mulvaney
But
has
mine
trolled
was
us
awesome.
all again.
Mine was sexy. Dylan's,
Like I said, no, Dylan Mulvaney is the king or queen, however you want to look at it, of trolls. And whatever way, like whatever crown Dylan wants to wear, Dylan gets to wear. No, because there is no higher troll than Dylan Mulvaney. Okay, like that. Like if you do not understand the fucking art that Dylan is putting out there, then like
I didn't know you were such a fan, Phil. All right.
oh, like if I am correct, then Dylan Mulvaney is one of the most comedic geniuses of our era. Okay, but that's if I'm correct. History will see. But regardless, I'm having a good time along the way. So that was fun, Dylan. So we were insane in the Mulvane. Is there anything else anybody wants to say about the Dylan Mulvaney?
No, sorry.
No.
That was a sidetrack. I just had to get that off my chest. Which
Insane in the
bigger than
Mulvaney.
Dylan somehow.
Insane in the brain. Oh my God. So, well,
I just hope
moving-
Dylan gets tits. That'd be fun.
Oh my God, that's not where I thought you were gonna go. Should we go?
What the? Yeah, wow, the fuck.
Since
Oh, look,
we're
we're gonna do it.
Hang on.
If we edit that into its own segment, we're just ending it on that. Chicken, like, I hope Dylan gets tits. Cut. But if I ever get back.
Oh my God. So, since we're coming off the heels of talking about a transitioner,
you want sick puppy?
no, I was thinking of should we pop up my interaction from earlier today?
Yeah, we probably should if we're getting on a trans topic.
Since we just talked about Dylan,
Let's bring gay back.
Was not only a meme, backed by where'd it go? Damn you, Phil! What are you doing? Phil, you
Yeah,
Jesus.
let's bring gay back.
Dylan Mulvaney was not only a meme, backed and created by Wall Street traders to short sell Budweiser and Target. Jesus Christ.
It worked.
Hey, Dylan, can you just make the stocks for these two drop real quick? No problem, boss. Like, I'm sorry, like, but no, time will tell, history will tell, but I think Dylan's one of the most brilliant trolls of all time. So
speaking
So
of
Tony
trolls,
had a fun encounter today.
I'm not going to say it was fun.
yeah, I read
It
some of
wasn't.
it and I was like, huh, okay.
So I see a meme posted on a page. Well, actually, it was a repost, and I'll try to zoom in here. Here's the meme. Why is it
Fucking
zooming in
great.
on-
Like,
I hate messenger pictures. They suck.
yeah.
Oh my
Like,
God.
look at how convenient that Zoom is, folks. They just let
All
you
right.
zoom right in.
Yeah, that's about as close as I
You have
can
to
get.
you have
All
to
right.
read it to us.
So yeah, I'm gonna read this so people watching can actually fucking understand what's going on here. The meme is 2 Lego figurines. It's a therapy session, you can see, and it says the male caption Speaking to the therapist, says, and that's what a Sigma male is. Therapist responds, thank you. That was fascinating. He says, why did you want to hear about alphas, betas, and so forth? And she replies, I wanted to understand it more so I could ask you a question. How can you say there are only 2 genders when you have 7 categories for just male? Sips the coffee and Lego Man looks upset. Okay.
Hey, there we go.
Like, all right.
Now,
fine.
a couple of things I'm going to say. First of all, that's very bad therapy. If your therapist is in such an adversarial position with you, that's bad therapy. Second of all, before I give my analysis, Tony, before I bury the lead for once, I'll let you get a little deeper into this because your argument does bear fruit here.
So yeah, I comment on it, and I said, so personality equals gender now. Got it. Eye roll emoji. And immediately, go figure, I don't know if I'd call him a Sigma or an ally or what I would call this gentleman. He responds, that's
He's
not what this says.
And deep and dark and like I Facebook stalked this fucking dude. He's such a tool. Oh my god.
Oh, I gathered that pretty quickly. When he responded with, that's not what this says. Perhaps try reading and understanding the words. I went, it's exactly what it says. Perhaps don't try twisting definitions to make them convenient. And I post a screenshot of Sigma male, and it immediately popped up. People also ask, what is a Sigma male personality? I.e., that's exactly what Sigmas, betas, alphas would be categorized as, personalities. So really, I was vindicated immediately by proving that, yeah, those are personality traits, which if we want to call gender a personality trait, then we're really starting to get down to the brass tacks. It's not really a sex thing, is it? It's just, I want to feel this way, so that's how I feel, and that's my personality. Fine, if that's what we're doing, great. Well, he didn't think so, and he responded, no, it isn't. That's literally you lacking comprehension. Another person jumping in. Yes, it is. That's literally you lacking comprehension. Another guy responding, if you understand it so well, explain it for the class. Well, then he responds, yeah, do you think that it means something? It doesn't. Again, try reading and understanding it. Repeating your misunderstanding does not make it more correct. Besides, the fact that those categories aren't real, they're being used as an example here, not a direct comparison. This example, where'd it go? This was a long wall of text. Yeah,
it's obviously a lefty.
Yep, clearly. This example is because the same idiots who think those things exist also can't figure out the concept of gender. Nobody was confused about this a few years ago, but okay. I guarantee that at some point you've been like, a real man does this. Guess what? You've just created your own particular gender. No, that's not how that works. Because no one else cares what your definition is. This isn't a difficult concept. It's actually really easy. You just want an excuse to be a bigot. There it is. And there isn't one. Bigots are only useful as fertilizer, and the stupid ones aren't even useful for that. They'll make my plants dumber.
Yeah, and I like how there's that implicit threat of they're only good for fertilizer, but like if they're ever confronted, be like, what? Like,
I didn't mean that.
Now, Tony,
he got very clear with his intentions soon.
As somebody that likes to poke, I know damn well exactly what, he's hoping that you'll escalate. Is this Tiberius? Yes. Yes, I think this might be.
I like Tiberius more than this guy. He responds to one of the other people. If you don't understand it, go develop a basic understanding of the topic before you speak about it. And responds the other person. LOL, also, dude, with the anime PFP, you're too scared to even show your face. Don't try to talk to me like you're someone because you aren't. You even know you're no one, so you hide. And they respond, okay, groomer, but the meme still pretends personality is false. Which is just perfect. That's a great response.
It's one of those things that the left hates. You just can't get it off you when somebody puts it on you. Okay,
it's
groomer.
Sticky.
So I finally respond, it has nothing to do with bigotry. You just wish it did so that reality won't apply. Sigma's a personality type of males, i.e. one of two biological genders. If someone desires to identify, i.e. pretend, sorry, that's literally what identify equals, they can do so, and I have no ill will towards them. This meme was a swing and a miss, not the mic drop you thought it was because you thought with feelings instead of logic. He really didn't like this one at all. He did not like my response.
No,
got pretty.
I'm sure
angry.
after this, this person went,
It was like,
Tony,
you know what, Tony,
you're right.
You're right. I'm so
I concede.
sorry.
You are correct. I'm replacing my politics with your
first-
politics now.
Yeah, first he responded to this person. No, it doesn't. It simply points out that if you can understand different types of one gender, you should be able to understand the gender is complicated. That's it. It's not difficult. Alpha males, etc., aren't real, but gender isn't really real either. It's something we made up. We can make up as many as we like. While we are not all of us are outside of the common ones, that doesn't apply to everyone. Okay, he's getting more heated, you can tell. So then I think he responds
I
to
can
me.
picture this guy literally shaking
Like
right now.
smacking just like hitting his phone as he's typing it.
And I said, so much anger for no reason. We can disagree
True.
without being disagreeable. Maybe if you folks wouldn't get so worked up over us seeing the world differently, realistically, there wouldn't be so much tension. Have a good Saturday, Justin. Really didn't like that. I believe this is where it gets dark. Yeah. I don't see your replies, homie. Have fun talking to yourself if you want. So he's saying he
Cultural
blocked me, but somehow still
appropriation. He
knows.
called you homie.
He knows that I'm responding to him, but he can't see it. That's not how that works. Once it's established that you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you're no longer worth anyone's time. Certainly not mine. So I hit him with the Scar telling Simba, run away and never return. This ultimately pissed him off bad.
Because that one always does. That's pretty close to me when I do that. I accept your concession. Like, it's going to piss you off.
You replied again. Awesome. It's simple words are too much for you. That's not really surprising, given the level of coherence in your other ideas. And he posts the pop can submarine.
Like,
what is this?
Like he was so close to making a good meme here.
Almost. Get in the idiot squisher. I don't know. It was, I wanted it to be good. So then I said, you so silly with the interesting little GIF meme thing there.
The
don't
gay,
think he likes that
GIF.
one either. It was a little. And he responds with, I responded with, something like that. Okay, this is where it gets dark. To be quite clear, the happiness and well-being of a single non-cis, non-straight, or other non-conforming person is worth more than the lives of every person that thinks like you. You are all expendable. You serve no purpose except procreation. And since you can't tolerate others, your existence won't be tolerated. Fuck all the way off, dude. Preferably in a manner that requires pallbearers. And I find it adorable that he couldn't read my replies, but somehow knew exactly what I was saying. And I responded with the Hanna-Barbera laughing dog. He must not have enjoyed that either. So yeah, we got really dark. Somebody else pops in here, a scholar, really.
Yeah. So I jump in. This seems like it confirmed my ideas or else post. Wonder how long until someone gets to end it all because they don't agree. Oh, that already happened.
Yeah. Oops. He responds, no, I want to see if you have a basic understanding because everyone else seems to have a pretty good idea. Who is he talking about? Like, the small crowd of people. Different. Oh, got it.
Yeah. And I just put, nobody will listen to me, but I'm serial. Serial, guys.
Fucking great. So, yeah, this went, what about how I expected it to, honestly. I didn't expect a spirited conversation. I didn't think it'd go so quickly towards the I hope you die. It aimed at my
it went there fast.
Like quickly. Very dark, very
this
quick.
An angry person. Yes. These reactions are hilarious. What is it about? Chat room? It's not a chat room.
Well, okay, kind of ish.
Yeah.
Then grow the farm
Kind
up
of
again.
ish.
Comes
Yeah,
back.
kind of is.
Actually, going to use the idiot squisher. Rest is but the idiot squisher can't be held responsible for him making terrorist threats and threatening to kill you over a chat. Just don't do it. Like, yeah, like it's some people take the internet
Yeah, he
way
implied
too
that
seriously.
Oh yeah, he wanted me to be plant food, and he hopes that I need pallbearers soon. That was this guy's immediate reaction to not liking the meme.
Now, here's the thing. I have
And it
a
wasn't even a good meme. It'd be one
No,
thing
it
if you were
wasn't.
defending a good meme.
Yeah, it was a bad meme. Bad
like
meme.
now. Here's the
bad.
thing. Most people get discouraged when they read comments like that. Now, Chicken and Tony just walked off, but Chicken, you know very well. When I read a comment that's very negative in my YouTube comment sections, I just get that Grinch that stole Christmas, this like super smile, like yes, excellent.
This will keep me busy.
Like no, it's always fun for me. I love giving to give pushback to pushback. It's always fun for me. And Tony, like you always said, I like to poke. Hey, I can't help myself. It's always fun. So it's like some of the videos I've got coming up on YouTube, I'm a little worried about. Like Tony, you've made some thumbnails for them, and I'm a bit worried. Like, okay, can't go to as many big cities after this one. Okay.
Look, I just want you to get as many views as possible, Phil. So
thank you. So I got one talking about Islam coming up real shortly that I'm a little worried about. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. So
hey,
yeah,
if you
check
didn't want controversy, you shouldn't have hired the king. I'm just saying. And if it's a topic you didn't want discussed, you shouldn't have recorded it. That's on you.
That's very true. So yeah, folks, subscribe to KW Nation to see how that debacle goes down. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, speaking of
you folks watching on TikTok, real quick, I'm going to end the live stream there. Jump over to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. That's the Big Bucking Empire. Jump over there. You can watch the stream and actually interact with us.
Big Bucking Empire. Or KW Nation on YouTube. That's a good place to go.
So we're going to go on to other crazy lefty topics here and talk about our president. Yeah. That's a good segue, right? It's a good place to go. Joe Biden retells the story of a house fire he claims almost killed Jill, his cat, and destroyed his Corvette for the 7th time, even though the blaze was far smaller. Remember talking about this story like 3 years ago?
Yeah, but unfortunately, when people have mental degradation, Chicken, they do repeat the same story a lot.
Yeah, even the ones that news articles been wrote about proving that they were false. Yeah.
So like, it's like Babylon Bee had an article the other day about like Democrats worried Joe Biden hasn't died yet because they're like, shit, man, we need to replace him sooner rather than later. We figured for sure he was going to die of old age by now, and so they're worried that he hasn't yet.
Some people are probably worried that, like, if he doesn't die soon, then like they're really gonna find out adrenochrome's real. Like at a certain point.
No, like I said, Chicken, in 2020, we found out that the Live Forever serum is not real when both Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Rush Limbaugh died within 6 months of each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, man, Rush didn't get to live to see it. He didn't get to live to see Trump save the Supreme Court, but God bless him anyways. But yeah, so
if you guys don't know about this story, so it was a small kitchen fire that happened in house fire in 2004 supposedly almost killed his wife and their cat and his Corvette. It was a tiny little fire. They put it out with an extinguisher. Wasn't a big deal. The reason this came up, yes, that's right. He brought it up again during the Hawaii fires. Fucking terrible timing. Do not bring up this bullshit story while people, speaking of which, what the fuck are they doing with Hawaii? I saw a video the other day of like one of the guys was like fucking pissed off that like nobody gives a shit about Hawaii anymore. Remember that? Like,
oh yeah,
all the controversy there. Yeah, it's just like, Nobody cares anymore. It's just kind of over. And meanwhile, this old fucking kook is babbling on about some bullshit story about how his wife almost fucking died. Ugh. It's infuriating that this guy has still worried about his Corvette and his cat. Like,
to make a long story short, I also lost my wife, my 67 Corvette, and my cat in descending order of importance to me.
Yes.
Cat, then the Corvette. Oh no. God. Girl Farm Up says Dylan Mulvaney happened to Hawaii. Nobody cares anymore. Oh.
Yeah.
Now, we ain't got to worry because Joseph R. Biden, like, you know, Tony's been saying he's not going to make it. Tony's been saying he's not going to make What a fucking joke. Whoa.
Well, Mr. President,
we have been graced
over here.
Oh, no, Joe, over here.
Turn
over
right.
Here. No,
turn
keep,
right.
Keep going.
Behind you. We're behind you.
Other way. Other
behind
way.
you. Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming.
There we go, Joe. No. Ah, crap. No, Joe. Right there.
Stop.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yep. All right,
I think
you are muted.
You're muted
Joe.
there, Mr. President. There's a button. Can you push it? Yeah, sniff it.
Sniff it good.
Actually.
Oh,
so how we doing there? We hear you loud and clear, Mr. President.
Oh, fantastic.
So how? And we just pause for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Joe, are you there? Are you there?
Yeah. Hey, I'm just glad to be here with my State of the Union address. Feel like it's going to be a good one. Debut of my speech. State of the Union. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
My fellow Americans, it's me, Uncle Joseph, your good buddy, single-handedly won re-election in a landslide in the midterms, about to become a third-term president here in 2025. It's a big year. We've got another big challenge coming up. We're going up against, I think we're going up against Nikki Haley. She's a pretty solid opponent. She was able to take down Donald Trump. But we need you. We need you to show up. Make sure you do not bring your voter IDs. Make sure you bring your deceased grandparents' letters of address. Vote for them too. You know they'd want to vote blue as well. Vote for me. This is a critical one. It's a big one. All right, we've got to get our third term in. It's gonna be a hard road. We're not gonna finish the wall. We're not gonna let any more Mexicans come to New York or California. We will make sure they stop in Texas as you prefer, and we'll try to turn Texas blue. We've also got something on the horizon, folks. COVID flu, it's coming. 2024. It's not going to be pretty, but we're going to get through it together. So what I got to ask you to do is what I've been asking you to do for 4 years, and that's get boosted. And how you do that, it's going to cost you nothing, okay? Absolutely nothing. Just take your Social Security cards, your W-2s to your places of tax return, and when you file for a small donation of 80% of your tax return, you can get boosters every month, every 30 days. Pennies on the dollar if you think about it, folks, for safety. And even more, if you bring a firearm that you stole from your neighbor who bought it lawfully and you turn that in, we will give you a second booster. Now, what kind of a deal is that? Donald Trump would never have the balls to do this, but I do. I do. And that's why you should vote for me in 2023. Thank you.
Mr. President, I have a lot of questions. You know it's 2024 now, right?
No, but when the election happens, it'll be 2023.
No, it's later this year, 2024. Anyway,
Look, I don't have
don't
time
worry
to
about that.
explain to you how
time
the
works?
government works.
Oh, yeah, the government does probably work in a mysterious way like that. How about this, Mr. President? Did you know Nikki Haley isn't the nominee?
Well, not officially. Like we've still got to finish like Costa Rica and Puerto Verde and
Joe?
Haiti.
Joe,
Haiti?
yeah, probably.
No.
Let's not
The
talk about
53rd
Haiti
state?
right now, Joe.
Oh,
Do you know who your opponent is?
it's either Jake Paul or Mike Tyson. I can't remember who won. I think they got to fight first, and then whoever wins that fight gets to go up against me.
Mr. President, that sounds fascinating. I would love to see that. But for the election, your opponent for the election is Donald Trump.
Don't talk about my nether regions, all right? You deal with your elections how you see fit, and I'll deal with mine how I see fit.
No, election.
No, hang on, chicken. No, one more guess, Mr. President. Who do you think is your opponent?
Well, I would assume probably Kamala Harris at some point. Like it's there can only be two. The rule of the Sith, you know, and eventually student becomes the master, something like that.
Oh my God, Stu, you're gonna be in an epic lightsaber duel. Unlimited power.
Something like that.
Excellent. No, all right, chicken, rip the Band-Aid off.
No, sir. Your opponent is Donald Trump. You were having a rematch against Donald Trump.
No. I beat him the first time in like 1998, and then I won re-election. Nobody ran against me in the midterms. I won in a landslide. You were all there. You voted for me 8 times each. I left him in the dust. He's not coming back. I put him in jail. Okay, we threw so many charges at him. One of them had to stick.
Not yet.
So far he's he's free, and he is the Republican nominee.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm afraid so, Joe. Can't keep a good man down.
So what words do you have for your rematch with Donald Trump? Like what's going to be different this time? You both are the oldest presidents and the oldest people to ever run for president, and even older now. You guys set the old record. Now you're setting the new record. So you're like, take credit where you can, I guess. Joe.
What?
Joe. Yeah.
Okay, so what's gonna be different, Fat? All right, look, what's gonna be different this time around? I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's the skinny for you, Fat. This time around, this guy thinks he's got Joe by the ropes because I've spent the last 7 years trying to fix what he fucked up in 12. All right, it's been a long, arduous road. It's not been easy, but we're right there. I told you when you elected me, I was a one-term president. What that means is it's going to take me one lifetime to fix all the things that he fucked up. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to grant me executive powers that give me the ability to stay in office posthumously, probably, to fix all the damage that Donald Trump has done. We're almost there. Things had to get worse before they got better, folks. Okay, that's just how these things work. Don't ask details. Don't try to think you know better than somebody who's been in the government for 70 years like myself. I just know better. You don't know shit. Okay? You are the American people. You vote for me, and that's how that works. I do the job so you don't have to. Donald Trump can't do that. He's only been in politics, if you want to call politics Stormy Daniels. That's the only amount of politics he's been in. All right? That's it. That cheese doodle doesn't know a damn thing about, getting up on that stage and lying to the people. I mean, talking to the people. All he could do was talk on Twitter, and he can't even do that now. So,
Actually, you can, Joe.
So, Joe, I got a question for you. They recently had that deposition and questioned you about your documents that you had in your garage next to your Corvette, and it sounded like you had forgotten when you were the vice president. You'd forgotten your son's date of when he passed away. Should we be concerned with your mental capacity at this point?
Well, look, it's not like I was there. What the fuck do you want me to remember it for? Jesus. People think I'm a Rolodex information? Come on. What the fuck? The amount of grief that you people put on me on a daily basis is insane. I got real world problems here. You think I got time to remember an anniversary? I guarantee you've forgotten one there, Rooster. Don't put your voodoo on me. It's ridiculous. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to ban TikTok, and this is all going to go away. Simple as that, Jack.
Isn't that what Donald Trump had proposed 6 years ago?
Yeah, well, he also proposed putting up a wall. How'd that go? Ha! He also tried to make insulin cheap. Well, guess what? Executive order. And then 3 years later, I do the same thing. That's how we do this. I'm crafty.
So you just keep taking credit for his ideas.
That's how you got to do it, Rooster. Except the bad ones. All
Fair.
the bad stuff that I've done, that was all him.
Oh, he did it.
Obviously, Orange Man bad.
All right.
Well, folks, we're going to find out this November. Is Orange Man bad or is Wrinkly Senile Man bad?
He's both.
Joe, how's your health? Are you going to make it? You got 8 months.
Look, you can't. I am at my peak performance physically, mentally, sexually, intravenously, expressively, El Troubadour-isly. You couldn't put
Adrenochromedly?
any amount of ivermectin in my body and not expect me to be able to run a 15K. Jack.
It's okay. That's very reassuring. If you do get reelected, how confident are you to make it another 4 years in the toughest job in the world,
let alone alive?
So after I win another re-election and become a third-time president, which if you take that and you add it to 2 or 3 vice presidential terms, I think I was also the president of the Jiffy Club Customer of the Month Club. So that's like 18. So you take that, you put it all together. And I worked there for a summer. That was in between me. I think I was park ranger and a Walker Texas Ranger. That was back in '87. Or was it 88?
They rub oil on your hairy legs.
No, 88. That's when I went on tour with Metallica. It was the Justice for All tour. So yeah, 8 months. That's what I got to make. Okay. So look, 8 months. Shut up, fat. Listen, 8 months. We're golden. We're good to go. Not only am I going to make it past 8 months, I'm going to make it another 80 years. I am a physical specimen, a genetic freak. You can't get to this level by just sheer tenacity and willpower alone. You got to have something a little extra. Grow the Farm Up knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but I digress. Look,
well, that is a good question. How much Adderall did you take to stay up past 8 p.m. for the State of the Union?
Look, I might have a liquid IV going into my thigh right now, but you can't see that. So that's really neither here nor there.
How about the next question Grow the Farm Up has? You were late, sir, by quite a bit. Well, other than the protesters, I don't think the protesters held you up. You were late leaving.
Come on, man.
Look. You didn't even leave until minutes before you were supposed to be there. So,
Can I ask you something?
Absolutely, sir.
Who gives the State of the Union speech?
Well, the president should.
Yeah, who's the president?
Well, according to everybody, apparently it's you.
Oh, so the State of the Union speech can't happen until I get there, is what you're saying.
So you don't really
I can just show up whenever the fuck I want, Rooster. You wait on me.
Okay.
That's it. All right, the State of the Union, that's me. I am the Union. I am the state. I'm the of. I'm the. You will wait for me.
The Senate.
So, yeah, I am the Senate. Joe, the State of the Union address that you gave, I don't know the State
Better
of the
than
Union.
Gettysburg Bridge.
No,
yep, I agree.
No, sir. Sir, you said a whole bunch of shit at that speech, but I don't know how you actually... I don't know how you actually feel about this country and where we're going and why we should vote for you.
I have a lot of feelings about this country. It's true honor to be held in such high regard in the eyes of the citizens of the countries of China, Israel, Ukraine, Mexico, sometimes American Samoa,
Cartels.
and portions, the blue portions of these United States. Gives me tinglies in my leg hairs.
Well, at least you're honest, Joe.
Bill, any final questions for the president before
to quote Rip Torn from the movie Canadian Bacon, Joe Biden, enjoy your only term.
This will be my fourth. Yeah, you're just scared.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You're scared of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of these United States, Joseph R. Biden. Any last words, sir, before we let you go? I know you're a busy man.
You know what the R stands for, right?
What's that?
You know what the R stands for, don't you?
Oh, no. I think I do.
No, I'm asking. I really don't know. What the fuck does it say?
Oh!
Is it Ross? Is it Randall?
Did you forget? Yeah, he forgot.
The current occupant of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the Prince John to our nation.
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. Joseph Ratatouille Biden.
Grow the Farm Up. Does Fannie Willis do it for you, Joe?
No. I've got my own fluffer. It's not Fannie.
Fuck!
All right.
We'll see you, Joe. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you next time, buddy.
Hey, see, this guy gets
what a fucking joke. Tony,
you missed him again.
God, just by that much. One of these
Yeah,
days, you're going to get to talk to Joe.
Oh, I missed him again.
You did, T. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
The great exclusive interview.
It's like He-Man and Adam, Batman and
Hard
Bruce Wayne. You know, it's one of these days. One of these days, we will get there.
We got two final stories, and they're both big ones. They're both awesome on the levels and magnitudes that don't quite match each other, but they're so fascinating at the same time. So the first one will go, and then we'll end with something a little bit more like what? This one's a what? Boeing whistleblower John Barnett made powerful enemies before his death as workers skeptical that he killed himself. So if I'm not mistaken, he was found in his car in a hotel parking lot, like just before he's supposed to do another like deposition or interview or some shit. This guy's
in the middle of testifying.
The super suspect. Even his lawyer came out and was like, "This is bullshit." So I don't know how long he's been testifying against Boeing or being the whistleblower that he is. I'm sure it says somewhere here in this article, but this was one of those ones that Phil, I know you had posted right away when you seen it, and I had read it about 2 hours before you had posted anything. I didn't say anything. It was one of those ones I was going to sit on and see if anybody was reacting to, and you had the exact same reaction that I did.
Yep.
Go ahead.
We were both just like, oh. Now, folks, it's just our initial reaction, so let us throw it in the allegedly. Now, Chicken, did you hear me say the word allegedly? Did you hear it?
I heard it. We both
heard
allegedly.
It. So we've said the word allegedly. Yes. Now you've heard it. We were both like, oh, so Boeing just killed a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's what it certainly looks like anyways. It's what it certainly appears to be. Now, you could say circumstantial and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. Boeing certainly is like gets off like a motherfucker in all this. So like, I'm sorry, like I that's just what everyone's going to think. Like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, whether the facts even bear it out or not, people are going to say, oh, so Boeing killed a guy.
And I don't know why this, some people might be shocked by hearing that. I was not shocked at all. When I saw this first pop up, my first thought was like, holy shit, Boeing just killed this dude. And then I read a few of the details. I was like, oh yeah. This dude had some deets on him and he was saying all kinds of shit. And it's not only that, it's Boeing. Like those of you that have been around for, a good 30, 40 years and are close to our age. Boeing was the darling of the world. And we looked at like the achievements of aviation and like military aviation and transporting of just people around the world, all these different planes. It was fucking fascinating that these guys can be so precise and so many flights with no incidents and no issues. And then recently with DEI and other woke fucking agendas, like getting into some of these corporations where they no longer have a pride in their company and their outcomes and their product. And now it's all about pleasing one thing. It's pleasing shareholders, which eventually turns into stakeholders. That's what they want to go towards, which is fucking terrifying. They don't really pride themselves in being the safest, the most efficient, and the most groundbreaking and highest technology. Like China's outpacing them. There's a Chinese company, I can't remember, but like the planes that they're coming out with and the technology they're coming out with is fucking insane. Boeing used to be that to the world, and now you can blame DEI or any of these other goddamn things that have gotten in the way. I don't know what it is. And I'm sure, 20 years from now, we'll know what the downfall of Boeing was, but it's fucking sad to see that, like, we have some of the greatest minds in the world that were working for this company, and now we have doors fucking flying off because they didn't fucking put a screw on correctly, or like simple basic safety checks. And this guy was whistleblowing on shit like that. He was flat out saying they fucking just skip this stuff because they're trying to save a buck, and they're trying to gain profits, and they're trying to stay after shareholders and impress them with record profits. So there's, like, as much of a free market guy as I am, and how much I hate regulation, like, at a certain point, you have to find what Boeing was doing 15 years ago and maintain that and allow that to continue to flourish and not turn into this fucking bullshit goddamn whatever economy we're trying to turn this into. Probably stakeholder economy. That's what it really fucking seems like in the long term. This is gross that we allowed Boeing to do this with whatever. Again, blame wokeness, blame whatever you want. But the darling of our aviation is gone now. Like, it's forever tainted with a lot of shitty stuff that's actually happening. How the corporate board's totally fucked with DEI. And what's the other one?
I can't remember at the moment, but I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
ESG,
the weird thing is
ESG, DEI, ESG have fucking destroyed this goddamn company.
Oh no!
And then they're
chicken. God save the sterling reputation of our military-industrial complex contractor.
Yeah,
that is Boeing. Like, again, it's a uniquely American perspective. In Iron Man 1, the guy who's the weapons manufacturer and weapons contractor, for some reason, is the fucking hero that we're cheering for. So, it's a uniquely American perspective.
But it's fascinating to watch this just fall apart, and I don't know how they recover from this. And this doesn't go away because the media loves stories about airplanes having issues. Airplanes always have issues. Yeah.
I'll never financially recover from this.
Yeah, but like there's the other side of this, to where planes have problems. I've been on several planes that got grounded for hours or had to turn around and go back, and fucking ruins your goddamn day. Like, this shit happens all the time and it never makes the news. But now that Boeing's on the radar for all of the shit that's been going on, and now this whistleblower fucking gets suicided, bro, this is not good. Like, I don't know what their stocks are doing right now, but I doubt they're up. I'll look that up.
Oh, like, that is one of those, like, man, you raise a great point. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're in the stocks, I mean, not to be construed as actual investment advice, but there's some investors that even just a hint of some kind of weird conspiracy like this is going to have them running for the hills. So we'll see. But Grow the Farm Up says, their demise is direct result of the government taking over industry, kind of like the big three car manufacturers after Obama was done with them. They make shit vehicles now and airplanes. So, since
March 7th, the stock dropped from $203 to $182. So about a over $20 drop.
10% drop's not nothing. Okay, like, no. That's interesting. But I
guess
wonder,
I'm curious overall, like, right now, what are the, like, top 5 to 10 airlines most regularly used, and what planes are those airlines running?
Well, they all are using Boeing's.
All of them, huh?
For the most part, like, Boeing's one of the most used planes. Hold on.
So it's almost like
manufacturer.
that would be something that needs to be protected at all costs.
Huh.
You want to hear the conspiracy
Tony,
theory on this?
People don't act in ways that make sense. Stop it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You want to hear the conspiracy theory on this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take this to Green New Deal thoughts. They want, and this actually goes to the 2030 agenda that's in Europe and the UN, and several different organizations that are led by Soros and by, this is true. This is not conspiracy. This part's true. George Soros, Bill Gates, several different organizations that have this agenda where they want to pretty much, it's not carbon neutral anymore. They want to go carbon zero.
Oh, nice. That'll kill millions.
So going carbon zero
God
means
almighty.
zero flights. Nobody flies.
God save
So
us.
here's the deal. If you do that, you have to intentionally crash the goddamn flight market to where to travel by plane, you would have to make it either scary to where consumers won't do it, extremely dangerous to where consumers won't do it, or just make companies not profitable so they don't provide the service.
So
All three of these seem to be
producers don't
going
do it.
on. All three of these are going on in the moment. Like the news is telling you it's scary. They're fucking things up. Seems almost intentional at this fucking point. Like, how do you fuck this up so bad? I don't know. Like, put your tinfoil hat on. If you wanted to ruin the airline industry, watch what's been happening since COVID. With the whole mask restrictions, the stupidity we've seen with the airline since 2020 and have never gotten better. If you wanted to ruin the airline industry, it's happening. Ron Paul meme time. It's happening.
It's happening. Yeah. And well, Chicken Like Grow the Farm Up said this is a way for the government to consolidate its power over an industry. Now, the military industrial complex, they want it to be a lot more military and a lot less industrial.
Fly to Florida for $100. They're gonna be like, Grandpa, you're fucking crazy. Be like, I can get to Florida in 5 hours for $100.
Grow the Farm Up. This is something you guys need to realize. Humans are literally carbon-based life form. Everything attaches to the carbon chain in biology. Carbon zero, yeah, they want few billion less people, allegedly.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the carbon they want to reduce, folks, is you. Just always remember that. You're the carbon they want to reduce. So now Boeing, the military industrial contractor, yeah, they're going to take a hit. Now, you know what they're going to do? They're going to do like any like ag company or whatever. They're just going to rebrand. They're going to change their name to Sunny Side Up. And then we're going to be like, well, no, they're the shiny,
Your tagline
happy,
will be like, we don't kill people.
young, hip, new side of military contractors. Okay? Like, yeah, it's like, no, we sell weapons to prove to you how much we really don't want to. Yeah, that's what we got coming in the coming days, weeks, months, and years with that.
Tony, what do you got on this?
It's, I mean, you can sit here and make all the crazy, a beautiful mind conspiracy walls in your shed that you want, and it really doesn't matter when it's this fucking obvious. But this is the difference between a government cover-up and a corporation cover-up. Like when a government cover-up happens, it's all that gets talked about by like people like us. When a corporate cover-up like this happens, even Phil was like, I don't know, do we even talk about this? Because there's the thing. At the core of it, I think some of the time, at least, we're a little more scared of the corporations than we are the government.
Yeah.
So that's really the moral of the story here. Why is nobody talking about this on the left or the right or really at all? Because We don't want to be that guy.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
Stranger danger. It's possible. It's possible. Oh, God almighty.
Anyway,
I thought I lost
doesn't
you
look
for a second.
promising.
Yeah, that's now. Good point there, T. Good point there, T. Because yeah, it's one of those things. You never know, are your opinions actually assigned to you?
Well, are you guys ready for the last story?
The
Since
final
we
countdown.
scared the shit out of you with
I'm
government
so ready.
conspiracies and corporate conspiracies. Tony, this is all you, buddy.
Oh no, this is just I'm so happy. There's an ad. Can you close the ad?
It won't let me close that one. Let me see if I can minimize.
Well, that's a bunch of poo.
Motherfucker. So this was an interesting one.
You don't
intrigued.
say.
I'm following this closely.
I love the ad down there. Slam dunk into flavor after that headline.
That's so inappropriate.
Slam dunk with flavor.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God almighty. Lord have mercy on our souls.
Oh
Sorry.
my god, this is
T.
amazing. So there was something going around the internet. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. I wish I had, just so I could talk on this.
Oh, hold on, it's Frank's Red Hot.
Oh god. Frank's Red Hot Rocket. Red Rocket. No, that's Red Rover. Yeah.
God almighty.
Anywho, so there was a video or two or three. A video that shows a very pregnant woman having sex with a dog.
Well, good night.
Bye, Phil. A Purvis woman who was arrested for bestiality in Jones County last spring is back behind bars for the same thing in Forest County after a new video showed that she violated the terms of her release on bond and that she is one sick puppy. That is just
All right,
stellar
who wrote
writing.
this? Who wrote this?
I don't know, but that's stellar
Okay, I had to
writing.
come back for one sick puppy. Okay.
That's
Mark-
amazing.
The fuck.
Mark Thornton. Way to
Mark
go.
The
Thornton,
fuck?
you're my hero. That was amazing writing. Denise Frazier, 20 years old, was charged with 2 counts of unnatural intercourse and booked into the Forest County Jail on Thursday evening. That arrest was the result of information that was provided by Sergeant J.D. Carter of the Jones County Sheriff's Department, who handled Frazier's case last April. An informant provided Carter with a video that shows a very pregnant Frazier having sex with a dog that appears to be a Siberian Husky mix about 2 weeks before she gave birth to a baby, Carter said. It was
So,
determined that the video was made in Forest County, so Carter turned over the information to authorities there.
Quick question.
Yes, please.
Was she having sex with the dog, or was the dog having sex with her?
I mean,
Kind of drawing one of those distinctions that chicken.
Oh
they
no,
call
it's
that-
it's very clear of what I'm asking.
it is.
you know what,
I
guys?
think
How
actually-
involved?
You have fun with that.
How involved was she?
I think the answer to your question is both, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah. Again,
There's a
multiple
participation level that comes with a female saying that she was having sex or performing sex. Like there's a
Right.
participation level to qualify that statement. And that's what I'm getting at. I'm like,
Right. No, I get it.
we all
I
know
mean,
the dog was having sex, but was she
right.
like
No, she was absolutely the initiator.
Did you see this video?
No, I did. No, I did not get to see the video. It's kind of been scrubbed from the easy access portions of the internet, which is fine because it's.
Let us know in the
pretty-
chat, folks, if you've watched this video.
Yeah, DM us the links. No,
Yeah,
it's,
how into it was she?
so originally on Denise Frazier when she first got arrested.
I want to know for science. That's all.
Without going over all this, what I recall specifically was her first charge of bestiality was, well, she was coerced and forced to partake in this video recording of bestiality. And then she did it again in a separate count. And I actually, there may have been multiple dogs in one of the videos. So no, this is not like she was a victim of circumstance. She's got a bit of a fetish.
No comments, my ass. They scrubbed that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
She's not allowed to be around animals until this is resolved.
So
The fuck, bro? Jesus, Mary, and God Almighty! All right, I'm getting back off fucking screen.
So
she told the investigators it was her service dog.
yeah, serviced her pretty good.
Ah, beat me to it, damn it.
But she told investigators it was her service dog, but it and two other dogs were seized from a residence where she was staying. So, yeah, she had kind of a dog brothel thing going on. Everybody I think was a willing participant, especially her. Here's the worst part.
She just really wanted to be a bitch.
So I've
oh,
buddy, you got no idea. So I'm gonna share something.
Are you about to share something?
I am.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh no.
Phil's like, what are you doing?
Oh no.
What's about to happen?
Oh boy.
Is this her page?
This is her Facebook?
Allegedly.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Either this is an amazing, incredible tribute troll page, or she's just straight up fucking owning this shit. This page has 1.2k friends, and let's
I don't know if I want to see
look
more.
here. It looks pretty standard right here. It's got all the information, contact, all that stuff. Where she
I feel bad for all of her friends on there.
went to school, everything.
Community college,
Here's
of course.
Snapchats. There's her doing
Of course, she's from
TikToks
Mississippi.
and yogas. Oh, here she is doing like yoga with a dog. That's cute.
Is that her?
Puppy yoga. Okay, she weird elf on a shelf thing going on there. Oh, she
Yeah, we're all
reposted
guilty
a
of that.
TikTok. Looks like this guy's watching something. Wait, what's that? What? Whoa, balloon animals doing weird things there. Okay, that's. Oh, what's this post here with the Grinch and dogs? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I don't. Okay, that's a little creepy, that bed there. So, man, I really hate the way this is set up. I don't know if I've ever
I was
told
gonna
you.
say, like, where's the
that.
good stuff, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, pull up yours back again. We're going to go through the story a little bit here, and then I'll try to fix why this looks like shit.
Oh, looking at facing more charges here because her contact with the canine was a clear violation of one of the conditions of her release from the Jones Adult Detention Center. See, this wasn't her first charge of it. Did I mistake that?
No, yeah, it was
She had
not her first charge. Her first charge
multiple charges
last
of this.
year was because she said she was coerced and forced into doing a video with a dog.
Dear God. Grow the Farm Up says, and this obviously needs to be read in Jordan Peterson voice. She needs to get it together and include the lobsters, bucko.
Yes.
Enjoy.
Oh dear God.
Can't cancel me if I'm not on the screen.
True. Okay, so here's another Facebook page, which actually, this one might actually legit be hers. I don't know. Same thing. There's service dog in question right there.
Mississippi,
well,
same college.
Yeah. So there's her cover photo of the service dog. Let's see here. Oh, there's her nice cover photo. There's her with a Chevy. That's nice. Another profile picture. Where's all the posts? Like, it's so much better on my phone. I don't know if anybody's ever used Facebook. On
No, none of us ever have. Nobody in the world has.
Anybody in the last like 5 years. But I don't know why it's so awful on a computer.
It's terrible on a computer. New definition of service dog. Bounce. Wow.
Here, you read on. I'm gonna just do this.
So Denise, D Nice. I'll take this key and peel. D Nice Frazier, 20, charged 2 counts of unnatural intercourse and booked into the Forest County Jail Thursday evening. The arrest was a result of information that was provided by Sergeant J.D. Carter of the Jones County Sheriff's Department, who handled Frazier's case last April. An informant provided Carter with the video that shows a very pregnant Frazier having sex with it. So the informant, did they record it or did they get the video from somebody else? I have so many questions.
I do too. Like,
I get this is Mississippi. I have a feeling. Sorry, anybody who might be from Mississippi. I have a feeling if you live in Mississippi long enough, I don't know what time frame that is. Is that 1 month, 6 months, 1 year? But I have a feeling somewhere in that time span, somebody's going to take a video and send it to you of somebody getting fucked by a dog. Is that a fair assessment?
That's totally fair.
I think that should be
happens.
expected when you move to Mississippi.
Yeah. I don't know what I would.
No, what the fuck? Oh, Mississippi. Shit. Okay, sorry. I thought you said Missouri. Sorry, my bad. Carry on.
Yeah, no, Missouri, they'll just kill you.
Right. So here's the
we find some.
You go to Facebook and you just go to search results and you look up her. So here she is. Like, she has a lot of social media videos where she just posts herself with dogs. Like, the dog's behind her in this one. It was visible. There's a lot of Denise Frazier
behind her.
Here's her. Yep. There she is. See, this is why I'm pretty sure that one was legit, because
it seems like the same. Yeah.
This looks like her.
That guy's getting fucking cucked by a dog.
Yeah, I assume that's a relative.
Dude, how do you like to get cucked by a fucking husky? Damn, bro.
This was January 2022. Dear God, please help me through THREW, my situation, and put my dogs in prayers. She passed away today, probably from exhaustion. She didn't deserve this. Please, everyone, pray for me and my dog who passed. She was my baby and my best friend. That's kind of sad for the dog.
Sad for the dog. That dog probably ended happy, though.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, oh my God. Oh. This one just screams. Yeah. The blue hair, I don't know. I think that's a wig with the poor dog who, I don't know. It's got a bit of a glow to it. I don't know why the dog's glowing. Weird. Yeah, there were a ton of fucking posts just like a week
She
ago.
must have started deleting shit.
Yeah, well, somebody did. Like they've gone, but like I should have gotten screenshots because there was some fucking gold. I mean, gold. Yeah, I'll have to try. We'll have to do a follow up once I can find the actual. But oh yeah,
God,
yeah.
what
Here
would
you
it be
go.
like? Look at all the rebel
Confederate flag
in
with the
background.
fucking dog. Pumpkins. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be something we're gonna keep updated on because I want to
Her
know
poor
the fallout.
boyfriend.
Oh god!
You know, I don't think we need to keep
Imagine.
updating it on it. Our viewers clearly love this.
How demasculating is that of a guy? You find out your old lady's just getting railed by a husky all the time.
Well, that's kind of my point. Like, at one point, you know, you're never going to stack up, and it's not a size issue. Clearly,
Well,
because,
if it was a horse, it would be a size
Right.
issue, but
yeah, of course. I
it's
I
a
think
dog.
it's fair to say
It's
that
a
Denise,
dog.
this is entry level bestiality. Eventually, she was going to
It's
get there.
Dog, bro. It's a little.
Yeah.
It's a little prick.
Eventually, she was going to work her way up to donkey. Like, let's be frank, that was going to happen at some point. You'd have been able to see this girl in Tijuana, and she still might end up there. I don't know. We've all got to have goals.
Man, if I
It's
knew this
just-
is how to keep Phil off camera, fuck, we should have started with this.
Yeah, no shit, man. This is now we know. It's fucking kryptonite to Phil KOE. Like, if you want to get Phil to like stop, he's just like,
Well, I mean, Jesus. It's like, yeah, like, hey, everybody, I joke about it, but this might be enjoy the final episode of Big Buck and Empire. It's been a great
as
run.
many times as you've said that, I'm not that worried.
True,
Yeah, I
we
don't
only
know how
get
we're still
shadow
around.
banned every time I make that joke.
Yeah.
That's true. God almighty. So, gentlemen, I think the moral of the story here, like, we're going to do the South Park. You know what? I learned something today. Yeah, like, don't fuck dogs, people. Anyone within the sound of my voice. If you needed to hear that, unfortunately, like, let's hear that now. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
I learned something today.
All right.
Folks,
Did we
I-
learn
As
something?
I'm known to say around here. All that being said, thank you for being here to episode 204, Avoiding Disaster. Did we? That's for you to decide, folks. All of you beautiful people here at the Big Buck and Empire, I hope you make it back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. Big Buck and Empire, YouTube and Facebook, Dog and Chicken Show on YouTube, Big Buck and Entertainment on Twitch, KOE Nation on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter-X as well. God bless every last one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Raise a glass to yourselves, and I hope all of you make it back here to Big Buckin' Empire. Happy, healthy, much the wiser. Tony Chicken, take it away.
As always, folks, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. This was a fun show. Glad we got to do a live one. Sorry about the drink thing. Apparently that ran off Trey. Pussy. Anyway, love you guys. Tony, wrap us up.
Yeah, no, we're trying to revamp things with inflation. It's fine. You get used to it. It is what it is. Look, you want to treat us like shit, it's gonna cost. That's just how it is. We'll
It's an abusive relationship, and we deserve
it's
a little.
abusive, and we're fine with it as long as it's a two-way street. Really, that's the thing. We'll try to line it up a little better next time when we go live. I'm assuming our next episode's probably going to be a pre-record. Suck it. Just let us know what you want us to talk about, and maybe we'll actually, do that so you'll watch the motherfucker, and not just people who are like, "Oh, cool, the topic I want to listen to." Our loyal viewers would also like to, we'd like them to watch as well. So, you give, we give. It's a pushback. It's a hug. It's an embrace. It's a breakup. It's a reconciliation. Look, just enjoy the ride. We're all in this together.
Things
folks.
evolve.
Yeah.
Get
Now,
over it.
if I may, one last thing. Tomorrow night, join us right here because we're going to be doing a marathon Irish whiskey tournament for St. Patrick's Day. So be right here for that, folks.
So Phil will be, but yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will be there in spirit through
In
reviewing.
spirit.
Absolutely.
Chicken, take
That
us
it?
away.
That it? All right. Appreciate it. Love you. See you guys next time. And see if it just smooths itself out.
Back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you go.